You want to hear some juicy gossip from a small town that you've never heard of? Of course you do. So there's this couple, high school sweethearts. From the outside looking in, picture perfect. He's got a wonderful job. She's super cute. And she's got a really good job too. And life is going great. Well, she gets like this little gut feeling that something just isn't right. But around that same time, guess what? She finds out that she's pregnant. So she just kind of puts it out to the side, doesn't really say much about it. Life goes on. Well, 3 weeks after the baby is born, she's up feeding the baby at like 2, 3 in the morning, right? And his phone is lighting up. And she's like, oh, what the crap? So she goes over there and grabs it and goes through it. He had been having a full-blown affair on her the whole entire time she was pregnant. So she wakes him up and he grabs the phone and says, you're dreaming, you're hallucinating because you're so tired. There's nothing on my phone. And she was like, I'm not stupid. Like, I know what I saw. Who is the girl? Who is this girl? And he starts crying. And he was like, I'm so sorry. I was just really confused. Oh, it will never happen again. Guess what? The girl that it was her like first cousin's ex-girlfriend who had like come to the house and like hung out with the baby and everything. Unfortunately, she doesn't leave him then. She waits about 2 years or so. They're leaving church, right? And she noticed that the whole time in church, he was on his phone. So she was like, let me see your phone. Well, honey, he starts stuttering, breaks a sweat, turns white as a ghost, and she snatches that phone up. And she's scrolling through it, and she sees a notification from Pinterest. So she clicks on it. Honey, he had been messaging another girl who was married on Pinterest. And she was like, confess up. Might as well just tell me, because I'm sitting here looking at it. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. She said, who are you messaging on Pinterest? And he was like, Pinterest? What's Pinterest? I don't have a Pinterest. That's on your phone. So she was like, okay, I'm done with you. I'm getting a divorce. As soon as they pull in the driveway, guess what she does? She calls up his mommy and daddy and says, come get him. He's cheated on me again. I'm kicking him out. She goes in the closet. She's ripping everything out of the closet, throwing it out in the front yard. He's crying. The parents show up and she's telling them, you know, everything that she saw and what had happened, you know, 2 years ago. And they go, are you sure? Because that just doesn't sound like him. What in the world? So, yeah, she does eventually end up divorcing him and is living her best life, remarried and happier than ever. And it just goes to show, once cheater, always cheater.